Weightlifting is great to build your body, to improve your body. We all know that. But did you know weightlifting has also many benefits for your mental health? Let's talk about it. I want to start this video by looking back at how the people in the prehistoric times actually lived. If you look at their lifestyle, they didn't have food in the supermarket, they didn't have cars to ride everywhere. They actually had to go out in the open and actually hunt on animals to get meat for the evening, to get food for the evening. They had to go to different places with the whole group. They had to walk hundreds and hundreds of kilometers just to get shelter for the night, to be safe from the animals, from the wild animals, from other groups of people. They had to go to the woods to get berries, to get seeds, to get nuts to eat. They didn't have the food availability we have today. They really had to work hard to get shelter and to get food every single day. Our bodies didn't just forget the lifestyle they lived. It's still in our DNA. But our technological age, our technology has gone so fast, so far, our bodies didn't have time to adapt to our new lifestyle. The consequence of that is today we are actually sitting way too much. We sit almost all day, and if we sit, we also sit inside. We are sitting in the office, we are sitting at home with the family, we are sitting in our cars. It's all inside. We are almost never outside. So actually sitting and being inside all the time, it can build a lot of frustration. If you look at the lifestyle in the earlier times, they were out like 95% of their days. They only were inside in like caves or shelter to sleep. The rest of the time they were outside. So all this time sitting and being inside actually builds up a lot of frustration because we don't have a lot of physical activity these days. And that's why physical activity is actually super important, because what they did in the earlier ages, they were walking, they were running, they were hunting, they were picking berries, they were climbing in trees just to find a bird or eggs of the bird. They were always being active with their bodies. Today, like 90% of the people don't move at all. They just wake up, they sit to eat their breakfast, they sit in their car to go to work, they sit all day at the desk in their work, they sit back in the car to get back home, and then they sit all the evening with their family or before the television. So it's actually sitting, they never stand, and they do nothing of physical activity at all. Because we don't do anything of physical activity at all the frustrations of the daily tasks we have to do, or if you, like, for example, if you are in the traffic with your car, another car just cuts you off, or you meet someone on the street who is really rude to you, all those little frustrations start building up in your body. And if you don't do any physical activity at all, they stay in your body, and you are every day, all the day, you're too frustrated to get anything done because you are not processing it at all. Because physical activity actually is an outlet, like an exhaustive vault for your frustrations, for your emotions. Now, one of the best physical activities anyone can do on a daily basis is weightlifting. During weightlifting, you are clearing your head completely. You are not thinking about anything at all. You just forget every frustration you build up during that day, because you are only focused at getting the weights, the heavy weights up in the air. That's your only focus during weightlifting. After your training, after your weightlifting session, you always feel much better. You feel at peace, you are relaxed, all your frustrations magically disappeared. Even, and that's what most people don't understand, by weightlifting, by training, you get more energy. So what most people believe is weightlifting is very exhaustive, so they think, oh, after work I don't have the energy to go weightlifting, so I'm just gonna stay home. But what actually happens when you're weightlifting is your body produces the right hormones, and it actually gets more energy after the weightlifting session is done. So what I would suggest to anyone who gets a lot of frustration during the day, who is easily frustrated, start weightlifting. You can start small, you can go just 1, 2 or even 3 times per week. Start small and you will feel your body just relaxes after your weightlifting sessions. All of your worries and your frustrations from that day are just magically disappeared, and you just feel so much better. And with that, we arrived at the end of the video. I hope you learned something today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!